Sometimes the most common, everyday words are the ones with the most fascinating stories to tell. Today, we're going to take a look at one of those words. But this isn't just a vocabulary lesson. Oh no. We're going to use the single, ordinary word to uncover a hidden secret about language itself.
So, let's start with a sentence that probably sounds pretty familiar. In general, I enjoy pizza. Right? Simple, we all get it. The word general seems totally straightforward. But what if it's not? What else is hiding in there?
What if I told you that buried inside this one little word is a clue, a key really, that unlocks an entire system designed to make communication simpler for everyone? Let's go find it.
Okay, so our guide on this journey is the Simple English Wiktionary page for the word general. We're going to do a quick tour, just break it down piece by piece and see what this word is really all about. First thing you see is pronunciation, and right away there's a difference. In the UK, it's often kind of clipped, 2 syllables. General. But over in the US, we usually stick an extra one in the middle. Gen-er-o. It's a small thing, but it's a perfect example of how one language can drift and change depending on where you are.
All right, on to the meaning. The first one, as an adjective, is the one we all know. It means usual or about most things. You know, the big picture stuff.
And the example sentence here really nails it. You start with the general problems, the broad, sweeping issues, and then you drill down into the specific ones. It's kind of like you're using a funnel to get to the important details. And that contrast is absolutely key. The entry even lists specific as its direct opposite. Think of it this way. General shows you the whole map, while specific gives you the exact address. But wait, there's more. General isn't just an adjective. It's also a noun, and a very, specific one, the leader of an army. So the very same word can mean everything all at once and one single person in charge. Language is wild, isn't it? So, we've seen the definitions, the pronunciations, the usual stuff. But tucked away at the bottom of the page, almost like a little footnote you'd normally ignore, is the clue we've been hunting for. One little line of text that's about to change everything. There it is. General is on the Basic English 550 list. I mean, it's so easy to just scroll right past that. But that one sentence, it blows the whole thing wide open. Which of course leads to the big question. What on earth is the Basic English 850 list? This is the moment where our little investigation into one word suddenly becomes a whole lot bigger. Okay, so let's crack this code. Let's figure out the story of Basic English. And at the heart of this entire idea is this one number, 850. That's not a random number. It was chosen for a very specific reason. So Basic English is what you'd call a controlled language. It's a toolkit of just 850 words, all handpicked because they're powerful enough to express almost any idea, but in a really simple way. It was designed to be a bridge, a way to make international communication way easier. So the fact that our word general is on this list, that tells you it's considered one of the absolute bedrock, fundamental building blocks of the entire English language. It's not just another word. It's a pillar word, chosen because it represents a core concept we need to communicate clearly. And this gets us to a much bigger idea, right? I mean, why would anyone go to all the trouble of boiling a language down to just 850 words? Why does that kind of simplicity even matter? Well, using a core vocabulary like this has huge benefits. It makes information way more accessible, especially for people learning the language. It forces us to be clearer and more direct in our own thinking. And it helps break down barriers so people from totally different backgrounds can understand each other. It's all about doing more with less. And that leaves us with one final thought to chew on. We started with the word general and ended up discovering this whole system built for pure clarity. It really makes you wonder, if a core of just 850 words can do so much, what are all those thousands of other, more complex words really for? Are they adding precision, or are they just hiding the simple truth?